tokens.
Yeah. Okay, we're going live and we're live. Nice. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
Hello, two people that are watching.
It's
Nice
fucking,
estar en
it's
área.
you and me. It's you and me watching. Not even. Nice,
A
dude.
ver,
It should be on my Scotch and Stocks channel.
Scotch. Scotch egg.
Scotch and Stocks, YouTube.
Oh, okay. Crypto goes kaboom. It says video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to get on my.
It's like mellow. It's like I did a little bit of work. My brother did the graphic design for it, but I still need to make like more changes and stuff. So this is just like beta stuff.
Okay, hold on. Let me get on because I need to get on my other computer.
It's so nasty, dude. Bro,
What is
Binance was up. Like Binance was at 380. Insane.
Scotch? Scotch and what? Start.
I gotta make sure everything that like is sensitive data is out of the main screen. Like Binance was at 380. Hey, vaina. Well, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está? How is everything? Other than
Oh, shit.
the burning pile of money on the side.
Hold on, let me set up here.
Sure. Happy with this. Close this.
Is it better?
Yeah, that's better. That's a little bit better. It's like the thing is just like I'm like grabbing your like I don't grab your camera, I grab your screen, you know? I'm like it's so tricky. Nice, dude.
Okay.
Nice. And let me turn this off. That's a little bit better. It's like the thing is just like que
Oh, I see.
mutea el YouTube. Nice, dude.
Got it.
So this is officially this is the first one. I did it with my sister the other day. You know, the day we were like potentially gonna stream.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw a little bit of it.
Nice. It's like it's tricky. Like the ideal would be like if we get like a really good segment, of the live stream, then grabbing that and then just posting it and see how it does, more than anything else.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're able to share like your screen and look at charts or something?
Yes, I am able to. Not great, but because theoretically, crap. There we go. It's not gonna be the best, but I can definitely. And there's definitely a massive delay on this, so I wouldn't make any trades that I make on this. So yeah, let me share my screen up for you on. I'll share my screen so you can see it live with me as well. There you go. Are you able to see it on Discord?
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, it's nuts, dude. It's nuts. Like I think, did markets just burn like 100 million? No, no way.
100 billion maybe.
No, I don't know. They've been coming down. They've been no, yeah, dude, 100 million.
What's the market cap right now?
Market cap of all crypto is sitting at 900 million, and we were sitting at a million. Yeah, we've pretty much like we've pretty much dropped $100 million worth of market cap. Nuts. Yeah, you can see it. Bajo. Just Marigo, in a matter of 3 hours. Wow, that's nutty. That's very, very nutty. What I'm really surprised about was like the BNB pump, and then like everybody, I don't understand why it pumped so much. Just because they were buying FTX, just the news. I'm
I
guessing there
think
was
so.
no context, and then all of a sudden it's
How, do,
like,
how can I call you from my computer?
so go on Discord.
I need to download the app, right?
Yeah, yeah, you would need to. You post. Right, yeah, let me. And then all of a sudden it's
I
like,
don't-
there we go. That's crazy though. The live streaming part, it becomes easy to me because I've done it so often. That's the one thing I got decent at my year off.
you have the setup now.
Well, yeah, like, well, pretty much like it was, so my mining rig became my computer, right? I used to mine, like I started mining in 2017, and then my mining rig became my computer, and then my computer became my streaming PC, and then my streaming PC became my trading hub. I've been trying to use the same resources all throughout.
Are you still mining?
No, not at all. Here in the UK is too much. It's just, it costs too much money. Right now I'm paying so much for electricity, it wouldn't even be anywhere near worth it. The play would be Venezuela, you know,
Yeah, except you run the risk of
of the getting
them taking.
stolen, or yeah, all of those. Maybe like, I guess where would be a good place? Like Virgin
North
Islands
Korea.
somewhere? North Korea, you think? Damn.
Wait, how can I call you from the?
From so you're
I
able,
download.
you're downloading it, just log in and then just jump from the call from there. Like get out of the. Are you on your phone? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah.
So hang up here.
Hang up here and then just jump back in. Put some music. Nice. There you go. It's a bit better.
Hello.
There. Yeah, it sounds a little bit more. Are you using the mic from your PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool though. Nice. Put a little bit of music and start the stream. Let's go. Where did you go? Hello.
Yeah.
Nice.
BNB.
Yeah, BNB got crazy, dude. This is
Do
like
you have Trading View?
trading view. Yeah, I can get it up. I don't have it set up though. You pay for it?
No.
I thought about it. They have great, like
I
they have.
paid for it before, so I have like all the stuff that's paid for. As long as I don't remove it, I still have it.
Okay. Wait, what did you say? Repeat?
What happens if I share my screen?
So if you share your screen, it would just show on the. So right now you see like there's two cameras on my stream. Right now it's like pretty much whatever you share, it would go there, and I can change it a little bit, but it won't be fully because I haven't set it up properly. But if you share, I can move the screen into the. If you share screen, I can make it happen. I can make it show.
I'm sharing right now.
Are
I
you?
think.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. So you're watching my stream right now?
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Yeah, you here. Okay. Do you want to share something?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna just look at some charts.
Okay. Sounds good.
You can see my screen, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So what I think is interesting is, we had this 60-day cycle, right, with this blue box. I haven't moved these lines since the beginning of the cycle, right? This was kind of what I thought would happen. Obviously, it never follows exactly how you expect it, right? But for like half the cycle, it looked like it was following it. And then it deviated here, went higher than I expected. And even in the past few days, right? It went all the way up to 21,400 on BTC. But the thing with these cycles, like there's always some type of catalyst or something that happens that triggers that low, right? So you see here we've already set up a new low here. What 18? Oh, we went to 17. So I missed my buy order by like
$100. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, because I have buy orders at 18. That got triggered already. 17, 16, all the way to I think 14,000. What I should have done is usually what I do is instead of doing 16,000, I'll do 16,189. Right, so because a lot of people
a
are
little
waiting
bit more.
for 17,000. Yeah.
Yeah. Those artificial like floors, you know, like people care about the zeros. It's pretty crazy. How it like usually it's like, yeah, I'll set it up like if I'm trading a stock, it's like I want to sell at 25, I'll sell it at 24.9 or 24.98 or you know. And they tend to just like barely get close, and then it feels that the moment they see that, they start like just ramming the prices the other direction.
Yeah.
It's pumping.
But,
do you think
I
we
mean,
get
it just dropped what, like
so much? 75%?
like 80%, more than 80% in like a couple hours. One thing that's interesting is that $22 price level, right? So it was like around here. But you notice that, right?
Kept hitting.
And that level of support goes all the way back to
21.
Yeah,
February.
when the boom was on and like all the alts were pumping, right? Once it broke above that, then it just went up, retested that back in summer 2021, then all the way back up to 85. And then back in June, that's the same level it bounced from. I mean, a little bit lower, but still. So, and you can see here that we were retesting that once, twice, 3 times. And on the fourth one.
So do you think the news was out beforehand? Like, was this telegraphed or?
Well, if you notice, I'll show you this.
Because that's the thing, like for me, crypto is like a sort of like a hedge against the regular economy, right? So it's like crypto is not the majority of my holding. So for me, it's like it doesn't make sense to be paying attention to it so much. But I know that we're fighting. Like they mentioned this yesterday, I think, where he was like mentioning something about that they didn't want to be partners anymore and they were looking to offload. Bring in here. Let's see.
Plug out my details here.
Yeah, wait, give me a second. I'll move your screen out. Right, you can do it now. That's the tricky thing. It's like not giving your information or not doxing yourself is hard. As a live streamer. You know?
Okay, I'm good.
You're good? Cool. I'll bring you back. Nice. Your feedback is appreciated. Now pay $8. He's gonna sell a fucking shirt. Ah! Fucking Elon Musk.
So what I'm looking for is he had a tweet that said, "Oh, sell your FTT. FTX will happily buy it from you for $22." And then he was referencing this level of support. Because I think what was happening is that they FTX is basically buying. Once it gets to this point, they buy a whole bunch of tokens to keep that price up.
So they're creating a floor. Well, they're calling what's his name? Friedman? What's the name of the guy of the FTX CEO? They're calling. What's the
Sam
name? What?
Friedman.
Yeah. He's what's it called? They were calling him the JP Morgan of crypto. Because apparently JP Morgan used to bail out a bunch of companies that were going bankrupt. But one of the interesting things that they're talking about is the fact that there's not a Fed in crypto, right? So when a company runs out of money, it's either somebody else that has money, and when that person runs out of money, that's it. You know, it's like it gets really tricky.
Well timed. Look at this guy. I'm long from 22.95.
You
Yeah, he
sure?
got that.
What do you think? You think Binance is next? Because like what they're calling is a liquidity crunch right now, so they just don't have enough money to give people. But there has to be like. Do you think they over leveraged?
I'm not sure. I really don't understand exactly
What's
what's going on with Alameda and all this stuff, right?
See. It's a crazy bit. It's like it's so fresh. It takes a couple of days for the analysts to be like, okay, like we sort of understand what's going on.
Yeah, and I haven't been following this as closely. So I don't know. I guess some people are saying that FTX could be insolvent, right?
Well, they're calling it a bank run, right? People are freaking out because of the fact that it's like the coins started dropping, and then people are starting to pull their money out because they think that the exchange is just not going to be able to maintain. The question is like which one? Because the thing is I think that they're like each jurisdiction has different rules and regulations for what they are allowed to sell or what they're allowed to hold. So the question is it just leveraged products, or is it like everything, you know? Did you have money in Celsius?
Yeah.
Did you get paid?
No, it's still going through the bankruptcy proceedings.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
That was like I'm all into Binance, which is not a good it's just not a good thing. You know?
Yeah, after the whole Voyager and Celsius, I took most of my money out from exchange. I mean, on the I still have trades and stuff like that are pending. Obviously, that money's still there, but most of the money out is out in cold storage.
Yeah. Not your keys, not your crypto.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But it looks like there's that first wave of panic.
Yeah, I think we're retracing a little bit now. And then like that's the thing. It tends to be like an overreaction always, and then you bounce back a little bit, and then you meet up at a middle between whatever the bounce is to the. So go to like the hour. Up. Yeah, there you go. Right. Go back a little. See? Oh, this is it. This is it. So yeah, we're probably gonna be like chilling around 18 because like I think even before like the lows before were around 18, right?
Yeah, low before was like 17.7 or something like that. And I went all the way to 17, almost.
Damn.
16.
What do you think of GBTC? That's the one thing because I have cash
it only makes sense to buy it with a tax advantage account, right? Because it's like part of like the stock market, if you will, right? The standard.
Yeah, it's a way to kind of like if you have it in a normal broker to have access to that, right? But the thing is just like so the one thing that I've been looking at, right? Because it's like most people don't really know how crypto goes, you know. So it's like if you're looking at like there is what's the thing that I follow, GBTC Premium. Usually like GBTC used to run at a premium before during the bull markets, but then during a bear market it runs at a discount. So right now you're able to buy, if you put $1, you get like $1.36 worth of crypto. which is nuts. You know? I think I'm understanding it right. Fuck. But yeah, usually you pay a premium because of all the like, you know, like all the structure and everything and the way they hold it and the company and blah blah blah. But right now, you pretty much buy more than what you're putting in. And for a while, it's been sitting around 30.
Yeah, I remember I was buying when the discount was like 14 to 20%,
That's where I was at too.
but it continued to go down. So I'm not selling, right? Because I'm thinking at some point discount is going to
well, if you believe
premium
in Bitcoin and they're able to keep it, which I'm guessing they must have some sort of insurance if they're a company, no?
Yeah. But you know, for a long-term hold, they also charge. There's some fees associated with just holding that
Yeah.
crypto. Which you know, if you hold it long term, that might be like 1 to 2% a year, right? And if GBTC is returning
a shit ton,
50%,
yeah,
100%,
then it's minimal. Yeah, the annual fee is 2% right now. And they have 13 billion assets under management.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the website. Here, look at my page. Look at my page.
They also have the Ethereum.
Their Ethereum one, I think it's sitting at similar rates, right? So I think the ETH Grayscale is sitting at a premium also. Let me have a look.
A discount.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sitting at
36%.
36? Damn. It's still around the same. The Grayscale, no, I'm sitting at 32. The premium currently. No, 36, 36, no, 32.
That's a minimum.
Nuts. I think, yeah, slowly, like the more sort of like bearish as it goes, the more like, because right now it feels that but everybody's staying away from risk assets.
Right.
Like even I think did you jump into the NFT craze?
No, I didn't. Once it started crashing, I did start buying some land. I also bought some Axie Infinity.
Yes. Some
of those. But that hasn't really paid off. I mean, I did make some money, but overall, they just continue to go down. Right? Because like people just keep increasing the supply of those Axies.
Yep. Well, that's the thing, though. We're gonna see like it's. You know what's one? Do you know what's crazy though? Like because the thing is like I've been buying CS:GO skins for quite a while now, and those have been going up like crazy.
But they're NFTs or they're just
they're from Steam, but like you know, like they're the original NFT if you want to call it that. But in reality, it's like they're like skins that are with Steam, and there's like full-on marketplaces where you can buy them too. So if you were to look at this Steam marketplace, you can sell it for real cash too. So it's like fully access, and you know, I don't know how but it's like this was the sort of like NFT craze that I was having, pretty much. But yeah, it's like if you look at for example like vanilla butterfly knives. Vanilla butterfly knives, I think it's sitting at around $900.
See, look at this chart. This is another very interesting chart for Ethereum. So Ethereum was in this channel, right? Since August, or if you take into account since July, after the big crash, right? So hit the top of the channel, come down, hit the top again, hit the bottom. It was just bouncing in between. And then last week or a couple weeks ago, then we broke out of that channel. But a lot of times you have these fake outs, right? That it jumps out of the channel for a bit and then it reverses back down and goes even lower, right? And that's what I'm expecting Ethereum to do. I'm expecting Ethereum to go below 1,000 again.
Damn. So are you holding any Ethereum?
A little bit, but I sold most of it.
Okay. Damn.
I'm just holding the Ethereum, any Ethereum that I have locked up in like the Voyager and Celsius, and then just small amounts here and there in like wallets that, it doesn't make sense for me to like
move it or sell it.
Yeah.
Are the Ethereum fees still high as fuck?
Probably.
Because I remember like there was a couple of YouTubers that ended up like they did an NFT and they ended up giving some of the Ethereum that they made from the selling to the community, and I remember it's like $5 and it would have cost me like $50 to transfer it or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was nutty.
Yeah, it's pretty high still.
Yeah. I would think so. Because I think it's based on the value of Ethereum, and they've made the change to 2.0, right? ETH 2.0.
Yeah, it's completed.
Okay.
Here's another interesting chart looking at the Bitcoin dominance.
Yeah, have a look. I'm like in my kitchen. There you go. I'm back.
So we put a low at 38. It looks like right now we're putting a higher low. Usually during the bear market, we see a retracement back to higher levels of Bitcoin dominance. If you look at 2018, right? So basically the bear market or the bull market ended December 2017, January 2018. And that's usually where it bottoms, right? And then you start seeing this recovery of the Bitcoin dominance. Last time went all the way up to 73. But keep in mind that with every cycle, there's more altcoins and more money is being spread out across more coins. So over time, you're going to see the peak. But yeah, the peak dominance will be lower, right? So it peaked around 74%.
That's still massively high, though. It feels like because at the end, it's just people still have trust in Bitcoin.
Yeah, and then the lowest it went to was 38, which was probably the lowest ever. Actually, no, it wasn't. It got to 35% last cycle, right? So what I would expect to see is this continuation. So you see something similar here, but different magnitudes, right? You got your bottom, you get a bounce, and then you get another higher low. Similar here, you get your bottom, you get the bounce, and then a higher low. So we might be putting in this higher low before we continue on this
upward trend.
Yeah. The question is, what will be the peak, right? The peak dominance. So we follow this trend line that goes back to the previous cycles, somewhere in the 50% range. It depends on how long it takes to get there. So that's why I say I'm staying away from all alts right now because they're still overvalued.
But there's more value in Bitcoin right now. Because I was looking at your chart and I was like, I think you and I have a very similar theory. Like I'm looking at February to sort of be like when the Fed starts turning around, potentially, or stops hiking even. I think we're gonna see continuous hikes, and I think CPI next week. Well, CPI Thursday is gonna be not good.
Yeah.
I
think I will want that, and it kind of aligns with the 60-day cycle theory, right? Because you have this Alameda stuff going on as a catalyst, and then those higher interest rates, or not interest rates, but inflation rates. That will be another catalyst because we had the market was very hopeful last week until the interest rate hike happened, and they're like, ah, shit, right? They didn't think was gonna go for a 75 or a 75 basis point increase, but that's exactly what it did. I expected that. Like, I don't understand why people. It's just hopium, really.
Yeah, no, well, it was, right? And the thing was, like, the market at the beginning sort of like, there was a major shift in the way that the Fed was speaking, which sort of like led people to believe that there was a major change happening. But in reality, like, Powell couldn't be more clear. He was just like, bro, like, we're here to fucking stamp out inflation. Like, we're gonna do whatever it takes.
You put the live stream link in the group?
No, I did not. I shall post it.
Get some water.
Go. You gotta get a wireless headset. Solves all the issues.
All right. So there's another chart. That is pretty interesting. This is the dollar index.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay.
Right. So this has been following another channel, right? So if you look here, been on this trajectory, roughly.
What's the orange lines on top of the chart?
The orange lines is a copy paste of
Past.
I forget. I think it was
There.
this one. This.
Okay.
Right.
How do you do that?
And
Damn.
right. So it's very similar
To the way that it's going. Okay.
Yeah. So it hasn't hit this higher trend line. That if we look back, put in the weekly. Right, so it becomes a bit more clear. The channel, there's a long-term channel, right? Since 2008, right, all the way. So that's what's that? 14 years in this channel.
We're at a peak,
right?
then, theoretically.
Yeah. So, but we haven't hit the top of the channel yet, right?
Probably December. In the next couple of months.
Yeah, December, January, basically, most likely Q1 2023, right? So even if we follow this trend, it'll be February, March of 2023.
February, March. Damn. Okay. Then we stay there for how long is the question? Because like this is affecting the states, right? The higher, states is mostly an importing economy, no? Do they have a trade deficit?
Well, you gotta understand what causes this increase, right? At the end of the day, all currencies are losing value to inflation. However, when you look at the aggregate of all the other currencies and compare it to the US dollar, comparatively, the US dollar is gaining value against other currencies, right? So even with,
even with the inflation and the Fed's, yeah. Well, the Fed definitely has to do something with that, right? Because it's making it more appealing to keep dollars and buy US debt.
Exactly. Not just US debt, but if you're getting, say, 3% risk-free at a FDIC insured bank here in the US, why would you buy a stock that could potentially give you negative returns, right?
Yeah.
If I'm a risk averse investor, I'm just gonna hold dollars, put it in a bank account, and get that risk free return.
But then the counter would be right. So why get that 3% when you know that inflation is sitting right now at 8%, right? So inflation
Because
is
you
sitting
have
at 8%, your real return is still negative, right?
you have no better alternative. What are
What's
you
the
gonna put in?
alternative? Yeah,
Maybe
that's fair.
bonds.
Well, like I've been looking at treasuries. And they like the treasury, the 10-year, the 2-year right now is higher than the 10-year, sitting at 4.7. So you put money at 4.7, you just let it mature, and you make 4.7% on that investment. But
Right.
because you're expecting the Fed to increase the federal funds rate, you're usually the around 0.15 more than the actual rate. So then you tend to see them peak before the Fed peaks. Right, so you could potentially see the 2-year or the 10-year hit somewhere in the like 5.5 maybe, if we think that the Fed will maintain the trajectory that they've said they will maintain, which would be a pretty decent return for any investor because that shit's guaranteed, right? Treasury yields are guaranteed.
These also change based on the changes of interest rates, right? If you have $1,000, it's always going to be $1,000 earning that 3%, and you have that flexibility to move those dollars around.
Yeah.
But if you buy a treasury, right, it's valued at something.
Yeah.
Right, and that's dependent on the rate.
So you would have to wait until it matures in order to kind of get your cash out. So you lose the risk of the price of the treasury going down and then losing money in the short term. So if you're holding for the short term, you're gonna be in trouble.
Let's take a look at so Nasdaq is actually up. Well, this is the week. It's up in the last 2 days.
Yeah, still a bit up.
Right. But it did put another lower low down here. And it's below its 10-day moving average. So that's a good indication of where the market could turn. Because if you see here, there's a 10-day moving average, right? So when it was at 18 or 19, it was struggling to get above it. It got above it for a few days, but as soon as it broke down, it kind of did a turnaround and came right back down. That's broken down below it.
That blue line is
the 10-day moving average.
Okay. Nice.
If you look at Ethereum, same thing, right? Broke below it, just went off a cliff.
But that's like, I'm guessing everybody from FTX is just like selling any crypto they hold in order to just like have cash, just in case that you get an insolvency, you do get your cash back.
Possibly. I mean, if I was me, if I had money in FTX, I would take everything out.
Like you
I wouldn't even sell. Take everything out. If I have crypto there,
take out the crypto.
I'll just transfer it.
Okay. Are they allowed, or have they closed? Have they stopped?
They temporarily halted withdrawals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they got her, right? Binance has done that in the past.
But that's, Binance has done that in the past. Celsius had done that in the past. Voyager had done that in the past.
And then next thing you know, you can't ever. And then there's a point where you can't ever. You'll never be able to cash it out again. That's fair. So I'm guessing either people are withdrawing crazy.
Yeah. Look at some of these other alts, right? Some alts there is getting crushed.
Have a look. Let's.
This is Kawan. I hold this one. I have a little bit of this. To the SPY. So on another note, right? On this cycles, right? The SP 500 follows a 40-day cycle instead of a
60?
60-day cycle, right? So here you can see this time was like 42. So put a low here at the end. It's starting to come back up. A coin that's done fairly well is Matic.
Matic. FTX token in the last hour, 11% up. This looks very similar to Luna.
Yeah.
FTX. Oh no, FTT. Cool.
But it hasn't really moved. from
Sitting at-
5.
Yeah.
The other thing that this is, people are, I'm getting a deal and all this stuff, right? And then those people hold it there and people are buying here. And then time goes by and they're like, wait, it's not going back up to 10.
Why isn't it? Just get out.
All right, if you look at Luna, let's see.
Litecoin is still up in the week. 3%. Weird. Damn.
Wait, this was
I think it's Terra. No?
it's like Luna Classic or whatever.
Yeah, Terra Classic. Yeah. But yeah, that used to be worth $1, no?
How do I look? I want to see the
Do the Binance USD.
before June, before it split, right? Because I want to see like how FTT. Jesus Christ, look at that.
My sister got out of her crypto fucking 2 days ago. Because she was like, oh, this crypto is going down too much. I don't like that. I'm just gonna leave and I'll buy later. She managed to get out before the crash.
What I mean, it hasn't crashed that much. What
No,
Bitcoin
not
went
too
from
much. Yeah,
1,000
old coins are going nuts.
18,000. I mean, that's not that much when you think about it, going from 69,000 to
No, it's
20,000.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's really not.
The tricky part when that happens is like being able to buy back at the right time and not when it goes higher. So if you get out too late, you're probably gonna join too late.
Oh, market closed already. It's 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay,
So look, this is what the Luna collapse looked like, right? It wasn't just one day, right?
like tuk tuk tuk.
Yeah. So the first day it went down, 60%, right? Then 70%. Then the third day it went all the way down. So if FTT is gonna have the same fate, it's probably gonna fall. So I will wait like a few days to see what the market's gonna do.
Are they an algorithmic coin as well?
I don't think so. But hey, I gotta go now.
All right. Yo, nice first session. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
definitely.
So far, so good. I'll leave the stream, the what's it called, the replay open if people want to watch, and then I'll probably grab the video and like cut it up and try to see if we can have some inputs, make a little video. But all right, I'll let you be.
All right. See ya.
Dale, pues, estamos en contacto. ¿Qué es lo que es, André González? See what the boys are saying. Activation Blitter sitting at 72. Should I buy 71? Crypto down 12%, ladies and gents. Oof. Dang. Damn. Oh damn, you're up. You're up. Insane in the main brain. XDC? Look. Is that a crypto? That sounds like a crypto. 7%. 93. What the fuck did they do? Holy pop. Interesting. But look. It's fucking big words. I don't understand. Like, what's the 5-year-old explanation for this? What you got? Give me the 5-word explanation. I would really appreciate it. Like the 5-year-old. Treat me like I'm a 5-year-old. So I can tell you the ones that I invest in are super simple. Super simple. Interoperable smart contracts. Thing is, it's like, what is the purpose of it? You know, it's like I've been thinking, and it's like I don't think Bitcoin will ever be currency unless it's like somehow figured out, because it takes too long. But then you have other currencies that can work with Bitcoin, but what do they do? I don't know. I don't know. But they already have money to trade, right? Like what money, right? That's the question. What money? It's like, what are they solving? How does it fall in? Serial tech entrepreneur. Again, such big words. So if it's in the top 100, there's something there. You know? I gotta fix the latency issue, because it takes forever. Because the ones that I like, wait, Swift is, I know Swift. Swift is okay, so that gives me hope. I know Swift, right? So it's like what, like other payments, payment providers and stuff worldwide makes sense, you know. But a lot of companies are trying to do that, right? XRP was trying to do that, and they massively, well, XRP hasn't gone up because of what's it called? I'd have to do more research to see. You know? But the ones that I'm in, it's like this one my sister's in love with. Like quant, blah blah blah. Apparently the Internet of Things. Everything is the Internet of Things. I need something simple, you know? It's like Golem. What's Golem? You rent computing power. It's simple. It's easy. Easy to understand. Boom. Fuck, it's lost so much money. Oh, dude, this one was like at 73 cents. Oh, it's not bad. I bought 6 cents. So I'm still up 4x my money, which is nice, but this one, you rent it. Okay, liquidity. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But there's a lot of companies doing that, right? Like there's a lot of cryptos trying to solve that. I'm at 121. This one needs more love. You just rent the computing power. You rent the computing power. Simple, easy. Easy to understand, easy to get. You know? Then Dogecoin. Fucking easy to understand, easy to get. When Elon Musk tweets, you buy. It did pump for a little bit. This was the time to buy. Bam, 100x your money. Sorry, 2x your money. Say words. These words mean nothing to me. R3 quarter. ¡Aló!
Aló, ¿qué pasó?
Nada, ¿qué fue? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Me llamaste vos a mí?
¿Vos me pediste una llamada perdida con video?
No, tranquila, nada. ¿Que estáis todavía aquí, Carlota?
Ok. ¿Y qué vas a cómo fue con Jonah?
Yeah, it's okay. ¿Estáis con Carlota? ¿Me vas a responder o no?
Está jugando Counter.
¡Ah! Está jugando Counter y no me invitó.
No, Van estaba en un grupo de Counter. La última persona no pudo entrar y era una competencia. Y estaba registrado con ellos. La
Pudo
llamaron
jugar.
al último minuto.
Ah, vale. Entonces anda con el pelo, que se está pintando el pelo. That's crazy.
Ya finalmente terminamos. Tardamos como 1 hora y media que Carlos del director del baje o algo. Pero ya ahorita como hace 5 minutos.
I see.
Ya. Me tenía que ver el verguero que hice, desastre. ¿Y qué sé?
Nada, estoy streameando. Chao. Hablamos luego.
¿Estás streameando?
Crypto collapse.
Yes.
Look at crypto.
Ya.
Dale pues, hablamos luego. It collapsed. Like there is a major exchange going bankrupt right now.
What do you mean?
Do the research and let me know what you think. Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Pues chao.
Ciao. Nice. No, it's Spanish. I speak Spanish. It's interesting. I'll check this out for sure. What's it called? I'll put it in my short list. That's very interesting. Because you're mentioning names that are actually in finance, which is, tells me that there are people that are interested in this. What's it called? You brought it here, XDC. That'll be interesting. Because that's the thing, like Shrift apparently is not one of the best systems. Still slow. The banking system is slow as fuck. It takes 3 days for money to get from my bank to anybody's bank. And if it's international, I think it's longer. Which is nuts to me. Like, I find that absurd that it takes so long. The fuck was that? It's like dial-up. You know what I mean? Dial-up. It's crazy. It's crazy, doc. You know, so this could be interesting. This isn't what? XDC. I'll check it out. I'll keep an eye out on it. Web. No, this is very, very interesting. XDC. Like, I don't trade cryptos. I'm not a big crypto trader, you know? That's a fact. I'm a stocks guy, you know? Like, this is my list. This is what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking to really close at right now. These are my trades. Simple, easy. Company makes donuts, they sell donuts, I make money. Simple. You know? Big words. Like, I put money, you know, it's like, you put a little bit of a hedge on the side, kind of like put in, but at the end of the day, they're very, like, you know, I think, like, what would be the market cap of this? $1 billion company? Okay, so this is an angel startup. It's the way that I see it. So you can either, 200x your money. If it becomes, like, the crazy thing. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta find where the liquidity is, you know? Well, this is interesting. Because I remember XRP was trying to do this. But then XRP got hit by the Fed. By the Feds, and it just, like, hasn't even done anything. Like, XRP still at 7. But we're so far, like, you're hoping quantum becomes, right? Like, it's like investing in Meta and saying they are the leading company on IBM. What's your time horizon for that, you know? That's the question. What's your time horizon for that? They're not so well. They're down. They're like what? Following the rest, right? Look. Look. I messed something up. Or perhaps. Trades. Secondary. Why is this off? Interesting. Interesting. So IBM has just been steady for the past what? It's just stayed the same. Is this right? Am I right? What am I doing wrong? This is monthly. Let's look at the dailies. So you're looking what? Okay. You're looking at a time frame for XDF of what? 3 years? Yeah, that's fine. Right? Don't touch your money for the next 3 years. See what happens. Don't bet the house, but you know. Or who knows? Bet the house. Fuck it. Yeah. Who am I to judge? Why is this so low? Okay, close the chart because surprised how steady this is. Something. chart, it shouldn't look like this. Yet it does. Blue is AMD. Hit point. Let's see. But I just thought I saw IBM. This makes IBM. Bruh, you're making fuck. It's such an old company. You know? Like holy crap. It's like a .com bubbles was the highest, the peaks, 230. We're talking about what? 2x in the next how long? The question is there any better investments? Is there any better investment? Insane. What's that? Well, is it just computing power? What's the thing called? Yeah, but there's always that, right? Like what's the thing, right? Like adoption curve, right? Like you have the adoption curve, and it's like how many people really have it, and then like, fuck, right? Adoption curve for tech. Right, and then what's the fucking site that tells you? Sure, I agree, right? But technology is really expensive at the beginning. And then like as processes improve and it gets better, all of a sudden it starts becoming like cheaper, and then adoption starts picking up, right? Because like even the American government is still using floppy disks today, right? Because it's cheaper to maintain the floppy disk structure than to upgrade it. Which is nuts, you know, which is nuts. But it tells you how hard it is for things to get implemented or like sort of put together, you know? This is how it works, really? So you're deep in blockchain. Is this it? Am I looking at the right thing? You're into finance. It's what I'm thinking. Wire. Bank 1. Bank 2. Just 2 banks. Shrift. Like this is because we have such fucking fucked up borders, you know? And all of a sudden we have like all this different like not registrations, but like treaties and agreements between people. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Fucking crypto. I'm not looking to expand my crypto position, at least not now. You had told me at 69k. You know, I would have been like, oh, let's just diversify a little bit, you know? Again. But now I think right now Bitcoin is king. You know? Ricky. Stellar product. So it'll be with like, oh, they're okay. They're helping central banks deal with this. World Central. You think they make a World Central Bank? International Monetary Fund all of a sudden becomes a central bank, you man. That's American intelligence. Like like all I know about quantum computing is the fact that it's like a computer that is meant to be like fucking on crack, on steroids, you know? Like that's as much as I really know. And it's like so far they're developing it. They're trying to figure out how it is. But it's like, you know, the way that I look at it, it's just like it's a faster computer. Like I'm being honest, you know, it's like I'm not a very, you know, I'm a slow learner when it comes to this shit. It took me forever to get into crypto. But like could it be used? Sure. Do we need more computing power? Sure. You know? So I do see the benefits. It's just right? Like I have a very, you know, it's like here, I'll show you this. Because it depends, right? Like the thing is like I'm not saying that it wouldn't be a good investment, right? The question is like, is there any other places that can give you more cash in the short term? Depending, like right, like if your time horizon is somewhere in the 3 to 5 years, right? Then you're fine, right? Putting the percentage of the portfolio. But then the thing is like, what if you need cash today? You know, I'll show you this. I bought this freaking thing, right? Can see this picture? I need to take a picture and put it in my background. And what this is freaking, you know, the world of tomorrow. It's like they have like robot servants, and it's like the breakfast of the future. 2 highly concentrated pills. You know. No, me neither. Like I agree. Like if you're looking for the long term, then potentially, right? Like the question is like, because then you can have something similar to the here. Let me put it bigger. This is, you know. It's like all the different things that we could have had, and it was like sidewalks that would move, and everywhere would be the same, and you know, which is hilarious because like fucking this one is like teachers will give lessons at schools through 2-way television sets controlling hundreds of pupils at one time. It's fucking hilarious. It's so true. that happened, you know? But the fucking moving pavement will abolish walking. It's the, you know what? Here, I found it all. It's like, it's not a poster. I think it's like a Girl. I found it at a thrift store. Adventure. The World of Tomorrow. This is it. This is it, right? It's a comic. It's like from it's from the 1944. Like I hope it's real, you know, but I don't know if it's real. Yeah, I agree. That I agree with. Oh wait, fuck. I need to go back to fuck. I forgot. Sorry. There we go. This is the poster that I was gonna have. I'll show you. You know? Like yeah, for sure. You know. But it's like even some of the analysis, right? It's interesting because like, oh, we're gonna have this, but we look at the world through the eyes of today, right? Because it's very hard to predict the future based on how we see the world today. So that's the hard bit. You know, it's like, which one would it be, right? Yeah. But this is fucking like, this one is the one that's real, and then there's like fucking this one is hilarious. The fucking air. You know. And this one we're potentially getting close, but this one I wanted to buy that one, but I didn't. I haven't seen this stuff. It was one. I should have bought the other ones too, but it was like $10, which was a great buy for me. You know. But yeah, I keep it in my office to make sure if I can recall. Slowly starting to form my little streaming room again. Now that I'm back into this. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, hit the like, subscribe, again. Share with your friends, blah 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 blah. Fucking YouTube time. Yeah, let's go. This ain't free. Oh man, I love this shit. It's been a while. I haven't streamed in so long. Damn. To look at the analytics and stuff. But okay. I'll check it out here. Check out the other one, SH. Thing is, like, I have a couple of trades, right? Like, I'm already looking at a couple of trades that I'm doing short term. It depends, short term or long term. It changes. It changes. You wanna know my favorite stock right now? It's so bad. If you ask my father what my favorite stock is, he'll fucking tell you. Oh man. What's my favorite stock right now? Fuck. I don't know. If I have to pick one, like put my money and forget about it, kind of stock. That's so rough. Like the S&P 500 SPY, you know what I mean? Like VTI maybe. Like if I have to put my money and forget about it, you know? Like damn, that's rough. You see, it fucking helps. I just got one more like. Let's go. I'll take those all day. Fuck. Like my favorite crypto, it's gotta be like, you know, like depends, you know, it's because it's like, depends on so many factors. Because there's not one company that I like own or like I'm in love with, or, you know, I'm in love with it until I'm not. And I've learned to sort of like take my feelings away from it and kind of just like respect the business itself. Just understand it. And everything is different, you know. It's like if I had to choose like one commodity, it would be like favorite commodity because everybody uses it. Yeah, that's the truth, right? But if you follow Ray Dalio, we're already in the decline, right? That's the question, you know. Would it die? I think you would see it coming. The thing is right now they're so well cemented, you know, it's like they're the world currency. They're like, and it's like, it's one of the best places to do business. It's, you know, like unless something else comes along, and then it's like, what stops the Americans from like just taking it over, right? Like this crisis has shown you, right? America sneezes, the rest of the world catches a cold. And it's gonna be like this for a really long time, right? Like those fuckers have built it well, for sure. Could Europe come in the picture later on? Maybe. Could China maybe come in? Maybe, but we're so far away. If you want to watch something, just like the US is great economically, you know. Place to live, maybe not. I don't know. I don't mind the US. I really don't.
Market data.
Yeah, it would be different. A whole different story, right? But then you have places like Singapore, right? Where it's like the Singapore story, how the colonized beat the colonized to beat the colonizers, kind of thing. Ray Dalio, and this one. This one is your friend, right? If we're looking like, you know, this is like American hegemony or whatever. Changing world order. This video is fucking fantastic, right? Here, I'll put the link on. Yeah, right now, right, short term, they're hurting their economy really bad. Right, with the zero COVID, like the COVID policies and everything. Yeah, you know. So this sort of tells you where to sort of like lean towards and stuff. Yeah, it's fucking fire, bro. It's fucking fire. Damn. Am I gonna start doing live streams? I'm fucking getting excited about this shit. Where's Arky? I need to put the fucking Hulk. I'm gonna put the fucking Hulk there. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna put a fucking picture of the Hulk, and it's gonna be fucking sideways. Fucking. Oh, that's gonna be a fact. It's like there's a story there, which I'll tell you. You shall find out later. But yeah, we talked a little bit about crypto. I had a friend come on the stream, and he's a little bit more technical analysis. Has made his money with crypto. Well, has made a bit of money with crypto. I think he's done well with it, and he likes more the technical analysis and the freaking, you know, 60-day cycles, 40-day cycles, how they come into the market, blah blah. He's more into that. I'm more into like the why the fuck, you know? It's like how is the money flowing and why? But I still haven't figured it out. When I do, this channel will be the first to know. Man. Let's have a look. Damn. I put like, bro, like I put $500, $500, and I started mining in 2017. That like, fucking, at one point it fucking like 100x. It's fucked.
A mega deal to buy the non-US division of FTX. Sam Bankman-Fried and Changpeng Zhao.
Are you? Can you watch YouTube 2x? This is the question. What? Crazy. It's so slow. This guy did. This guy OP.
Speak out on FTX's quote liquidity crunch, and Nick Carter of Castle Island Ventures explains what the surprise deal means for the industry. Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Mackenzie Sigalos. Digital currency is taking a dive this morning. By noon Eastern, Bitcoin dropped to $20,000, Ether slipped to $1,500, and Polygon's Matic token fell to $1.20. Okay, let's talk about the top top stories, and we have to start with today's breaking news. Crypto exchange Binance reached an agreement to buy FTX's US unit after mounting rumors that the company was dealing with insolvency. FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried took to Twitter late this morning to announce that his crypto exchange came to an agreement on a strategic transaction with Binance for FTX. Now, he assured customers that they are protected and wrote that FTX teams are working on clearing out the withdrawal backlog and noted that this is one of the main reasons FTX asked Binance to come in. SBF also addressed the quote rumors of conflict between the two exchanges, tweeting that Binance has shown time and again that they are committed to a more decentralized global economy while working to improve industry relations with regulators. He noted that FTX withdrawals in the US are and have been live, are fully back and operating normally. CZ took to Twitter to confirm the deal, writing that FTX asked for help and noted that quote there is a significant liquidity crunch. The CEO wrote that Binance signed a non-binding letter of intent to fully acquire the non-US unit of FTX and help cover the liquidity crunch. The two CEOs both said that a full due diligence process would be underway in the coming days. The deal comes one day after we told you about complaints from FTX customers over sluggish withdrawals. There's been a lot of market movement following the announcement from Zhao on Sunday that his firm would liquidate its holdings of FTT due to quote recent revelations.
He talked about it.
Concern surfaced over the balance sheet of FTX's corporate sibling Alameda Research being too dependent on illiquid tokens, including FTX's own FTT. According to data from CoinGlass, investors withdrew Bitcoin in bulk from FTX over the last 24 hours amid concerns about.
I don't want to watch all of them. That's the problem, though, man. Fuck. I would put it, but.
I spoke to Nick Carter of Castle Island Ventures about the implications of this agreement for the crypto market. Take a listen. Okay, huge news this morning. Binance acquiring the non-US unit of FTX. Just how significant is this deal, Nick?
Probably the most dramatic deal I've ever seen in the history of the crypto industry. It consolidates basically the two largest offshore exchanges into one entity. An absolute coup for CZ and Binance, and really a disaster for FTX.
So in this deal, CZ and SBF cited liquidity risks as the reason for stepping in. What
do we know right now? How much trouble? Fucking, I bought Binance cheap. The Binance coin. I've liked Binance, the Binance like thing all throughout, and
the business was facing.
Well, we know very little, but certainly by virtue of the fact that Sam was willing to do this deal, it suggests that FTX was deeply impaired in terms of the run on the bank that began in the last 48 hours. We don't know exactly what the issue was, whether they were lending out or gambling with user deposits. Obviously, FTX has Alameda, which is a closely affiliated proprietary trading firm. We don't know if FTX was secretly insolvent, but the fact that they were willing to do this deal at what will likely end up being a fire sale price, if I had to guess, suggests that something was deeply, deeply wrong in the FTX Alameda apparatus, which is extremely concerning to find out after the fact. And I think we're all very keen to learn what the actual details of that situation were.
And there have been rumors surrounding what that relationship might look like, that leaked financials from Alameda Research that CoinDesk published, showing that they had a very substantial holding in FTT, which is the token that's native to the FTX exchange. Can you speak to the context that was happening just before this deal went through?
Yeah, I mean, frankly, CZ and Binance precipitated the run. It was a masterstroke, really. They must have known something. They must have known that something wasn't quite right. Maybe they got access to some on-chain data showing that FTX didn't have the reserves that they were representing. Maybe they had discovered that Alameda was actually using user deposits on FTX to trade with. They would have had to know something because CZ kicked off this surgical campaign calling into question FTX's liquidity. Obviously, they caused, partly through their words and tweets, FTT to sell off, which would have impaired Alameda's creditworthiness because we know they were using FTT as collateral. Something they did kick this off, and it really was a masterstroke by CZ because now he's consolidated into, effectively by far the largest single entity, at least outside the US.
Now, he did say in a tweet this morning that Binance reserves its right to do some due diligence. This doesn't completely commit them to the deal. What are the chances that they get under the hood and decide to pull back from this agreement?
That's certainly possible, but the thing is, by virtue of the diligence, I'm sure it'll be an open book. I don't think FTX really has an option here. CZ and Binance will learn everything that they need to know. There'll be no trade secrets. Everything will be open kimono. And so regardless of the outcome, they'll be vastly empowered relative to FTX. And the other interesting thing to see is Sam has been testifying in front of Congress a fair amount. He said a lot of things. And if we learn through this process of discovery that any of those things were untrue, he would be in serious trouble here.
And also, what does this mean for all the companies that SBF was funding?
Their venture portfolio at Alameda, I expect Alameda survives this now with the deal, but have to imagine that some of those assets they were hawking to raise cash at the last moment here to deal with this liquidity crisis. The deals for BlockFi, Celsius, and Voyager are certainly called into question. FTX will now be part of the Binance apparatus. It will be an offshore entity, with FTX US being a residual onshore entity. I think those deals will likely not be consummated or be significantly impaired. And frankly, I think the trust has been lost. I mean, a fall from grace this rapid, a liquidity crisis, which they were clearly not able to deal with, why would anyone trust them? I think the charm offensive is now dead. I think the bills they were pushing in Washington are dead. I think the red wave that we're clearly getting today will be dooming Sam. I think he bet on the wrong horse here. He was the second biggest donor to the Democrats. That's not going to play well after what happens today. So I think all of his plans and schemes in Washington have just turned to dust in a matter of days.
What does this mean for the broader market? I mean, SBF was sort of the savior of the crypto industry back in May, but now even his own business was not immune. What does this mean?
Well, I think we're going to see confidence yet again shaken in the centralized exchange model, like we saw in the wake of Gox, like we saw in the wake of Quadriga. This is yet another example that these exchanges are simply not to be trusted for the most part, unless they're compliant, regulated onshore, unless they're doing proof of reserves. Right now, there's only two major exchanges that have done a proof of reserve, BitMEX and Kraken. It's cryptographically trivial. Depositors will now demand it. I think Congress will demand it. There will be a suite of shovel-ready legislation ready to go once the Republicans retake Congress here. I think that'll probably have to feature in it, a demand that centralized exchanges are more accountable, more transparent with their funds, and that they're fully reserved.
Fuck, will Binance fucking fall? That would suck.
There's a ride with FTX, and I think that is really going to hurt broader confidence. I think we're going to see a ton of concentration here. We have this massive mega exchange in the form of FTX and Binance. That raises questions about proof-of-stake networks, where all these funds are going to be custodied with the exchanges. There's going to be one supernode controlling validation power. That is also going to call into question the decentralization of these networks that rely on the proof-of-stake model.
Okay, we have a couple more stories to tell you about. JP Morgan released research pointing to lessons learned from this year's crypto crash, arguing that it highlights risks from regulatory shortcomings. The financial services firm noted in the research released last Thursday that despite the crash, the technology behind stablecoins will continue to play an important role in the evolution of the monetary system. The bank highlighted 3 technologies needed to transform the future of financial systems: tokenization of securities and assets, smart contracts, and cryptography. Last month, JP Morgan conducted an investor survey that found that nearly 30% of those polled indicated that crypto would be the worst performing asset class next year. The vast majority of respondents, around 74%, expect Bitcoin prices to be below $25,000 in 6 months from now. Last up, a new study reveals which states in the US are the most prepared for crypto adoption. Research firm Invez analyzed things like the number of crypto ATMs in each state, their accessibility, affordability, and the number of blockchain companies to determine which states are the most ready to handle widespread adoption this year. No surprise here, Florida got the top spot thanks to crypto hotspot Miami, followed by Texas and then Illinois. The 5 least crypto.
That's it. It's crypto ATM bullshit. I don't get it. Again, like the ATM is your fucking phone, you know? The fact that everybody has a phone in their pocket. That's where...
The states include Vermont.
It's like you see the old world meets the new world and they have to have a baby for the new shit to happen, and it's like people can't, oh, I need cash, and it's like, what? When was that? Like,
at the top, which
like you need cash for parking. I use cash for parking, you know? It's like the only thing I fucking use cash for.
Noted is the only state without any Bitcoin.
God damn it.
Virginia
Fucking...
followed by Montana, Maine, and Hawaii. The survey noted that New York has the most comprehensive cryptocurrency laws with nearly 20 related bills passed. Okay, before we go, we gotta remind you that today is election day in the US. Head over to NBCnews.com/plan-your-vote to see which candidates are on the ballot where you live and
Market
vote
pumps
before
tomorrow.
polls close this evening. That's all for Crypto World today, but we'll be back again tomorrow, so we'll see you then.
See, fuck investing in anything other than fucking CSGO skins, dude. It's the fucking truth. You wanna see fucking reality? Fucking see reality, dude. You wanna see fucking money? It's fucking all about the clutch case. Fuck. Market's stumbling a little bit, but look at this. Fucking, you know, it's like... You wanna see something crazy? It's this, dude. This is where all the money is made. Where is it? No, it's like you buy at 3 cents, fucking you sell at 44. Profit. What else? Again, glove case. Boom. Now make some money, you buy the glove case. Buy at 3 cents, you sell it fucking $5. Profit. This is the fucking world of crypto. This is the world that we need to. You're still pumping it. So much. But anybody, how? Well.
Late in stages, impression matches from the interview
in
the pre-match. He was having a bit of a chit chat. He said these games are the best. That's how he framed it. Well, let's see if they can be the best right here, right now.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Elise has managed to keep hold of that AK, the AK he did extend play with and continue to mop up a triple in the previous.
Damn.
Still on his hands, it kind of levels the playing field in that individual dual regard. Saying that, M4 to the body.
Furia and Cloud9, I chose them. Heroic, Navi. Fuck. Oh, I'm in. Let's go.
To touch, Snaf was in CT spawn as that bomb goes down without a single peep. Maybe a retake smoke, they got 2 of them. Straight in, Nitro escorted out, as is Naf. Chopper on short, Yakinda trying to clutch up, but it does close.
Well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more content.
Their pick. And no sweat on the brow.
Yeah, 16-10 score.